Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. For today's video, we're going to be trying some new to me makeup and we'll do some updates on some products that I tested out earlier in the year and let you know what my thoughts are now. So if you're curious to see which products I used and what my thoughts are, keep watching. The first product I'm going to use is the Tom Ford Traceless Matte Primer. So this is going to be an update. I have really been enjoying it. I guess it's actually called the Traceless Soft Matte Primer. It's really good. I really like it. It feels really good on the skin. It does help the foundations stay on my skin without oils peeking through throughout the day. It is a cream product, and when I apply it, it doesn't feel mattifying. You know, there's some primers where you put on and you instantly your face starts to feel kind of like drying. That doesn't happen with this product. This is like a nice cream. It gives a very soft, silky feel to my skin. And when I apply foundation over it, I haven't had any issues yet with any of the foundations that I've tried. It's just been really good. So this will definitely be a repurchase for me. I really do like it. I'm going to be using the Wayne Goss foundation today. This is also going to be an update. I really like it. It is really good. I'm going to be really honest. I was not sure that I was going to like it when I first got it. Not like any other foundation that I've ever used before. So this is what it looks like. I mean, it is a cream foundation. I scoop it out with like a little disc and then I mix it up on my hand. Once you rub it down, it becomes more emollient, and that is what I prefer. I think it thins it out. It makes it easier to apply. And then I just apply it with my BK Beauty 101, which is my standard foundation brush. So I have been using this since I got it. I really like it. You do not need a lot. And I think it just gives a really beautiful finish to the skin. I have shade 7, which I think is an absolute perfect match for me right now. I'm not certain that he has restocked his shades, but I will go ahead and link down below the shades that he does have. So there is maybe like 1.5 layers. I think you can look. It's definitely not a full coverage. I still can see my, I don't know what you'd call this, I guess, birth spot, shining through, coming through. You can still see it. It does cover pretty much all of my redness, but I still don't think that I think it looks very natural. So, and then this is how much I have left over my hand. So I definitely got too much out. A little bit does go a long way. And now I'm going to go in with the concealer. This is the KVD, and I can't think of it. I think it's like apple bottom concealer. I think that's what it's called. I'm not exactly sure. This is a very full coverage concealer. So I'm going to use just a little bit, but I do really like this one. So I have shade medium 126. This is the first item that I've ever tried from this brand. And I do really like the concealer. I think it's really good. I do think it is worth the hype. I know it like blew up or went viral, I think maybe on TikTok or something, but I do think it is worth the hype. It is really good. Now we're going to go in with powder. So this is the Wayne Goss Translucent Weightless Powder. It's not my favorite powder. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think it's bad. It's just not my favorite, and it's not a powder that I reach for a lot. But I do think it is really nice. It's just not my favorite. If I had to choose an item to repurchase between the foundation and the powder, I would definitely get the foundation. The foundation is phenomenal. It is excellent. I'm loving it. The powder is just okay. We're going to do another update. This is the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. And again, I think this is just okay too. It's nice, but it hasn't wowed me. So I'm just going to take a little bit on each of my fingers and apply it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It just didn't wow me like some of the other products I have. Like the Chantecaille Next Generation Eye Base. I absolutely love. Love, 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 love. And I'm going to repurchase that during the sale over the summer. So in the meantime, you know, I'm using up some of the other eye primers I have. And this one is fine. I mean, I'm going to keep using it. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite. It didn't wow me like the others did. But it does have a little bit of color to it. I mean, once you shear it out, you can't tell. But that's how it pumps out. And then, so you can see on my hand, there is a little bit of color, but once you blend it down, it pretty much turns into nothing. All right, so now we're gonna do a battle of the bronzers. So I have the Charlotte Tilbury, the brand new Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. And I'm gonna put that on one side. And then on the other side, I'm gonna use the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in Tan Deep. So I wanted to see is there a difference in how they apply, how they look on the skin. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so let's go ahead and swatch them first and then see how they look. So first is the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in shade 2 Tan. And then next is the Chanel. They look, I mean, so similar. The Chanel's got just maybe a little bit more red in it. The Charlotte Tilbury is thicker consistency. The Chanel is more emollient. I'm going to take my brush, pick up some of the Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm going to place the Charlotte Tilbury on my right side. All right, so now I'm going to take the other brush and I'll go in with the Chanel, and we'll put the Chanel on the left. So you can see, I mean, this one is deeper. That red is definitely showing up on the skin. So really just like a different tone is really, I'll feel them in a second to see if we can compare, but. And I think with the Chanel, you get a little bit more of a glow, but it is more emollient, you know, like when I try and blend this down, it shears out a lot more. All right, so here they both are. What do you guys think? Left is Chanel Tan Deep, and the right side is the Charlotte Tilbury shade 2 Medium. Definitely a difference in tone. Definitely a difference in texture. I thought I liked the Charlotte Tilbury more, but seeing them on side by side, I think I like the Chanel. The Charlotte Tilbury side, to me, looks heavier. More, you know, it looks cakier. So I'm going to take my brush and see if I can kind of blend that down a little bit and see if that makes a difference. So then I went and blended the left side as well, just to make it even. Yeah, I think I prefer the Chanel side. The difference is very, very slight. Very, very slight. And upon application, not trying them on side by side, but just using the Charlotte Tilbury, I was blown away and I thought I liked it better. But when you compare them side by side on the cheek, I think I actually prefer the Chanel. I would love to hear what you guys think though. Can you see a difference? Do you think it's noticeable enough where you prefer one side over the other? Now we're going to go ahead and use the new Suku blush again. So I have shade 101, and this was the summer 2022 collection. I've been using this and I still do really, really love it. I will keep repeating myself until I'm blue in the face. The Suku melting powder formula is the best. It is so, so good. So I'm going to pick up just a little bit, and this is the Chikuhodo KZ number 4. And I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks. You don't need a lot. I really like I said, was hesitant to pick up this orange blush, but I'm so happy I did. It is really, really pretty. And I picked up more. Cult Beauty had a sale and some of the new Summer 22 collection was still available. So I picked up the other blush shade and then I picked up another shade from their permanent collection. And that's how much I like them. They are so good. So there is the Suku 2022 collection, and this is shade 101. Now we're going to try something new. So this is the Cover FX, and it is a custom enhancer palette. And there's like 3 shades in here. There's a pink, champagne, and then more of a bronzy. I'm going to use it as a highlight today. I think I received this in one of my subscription boxes. I don't remember which one, but I've seen this compared to the Dior Backstage palette, which I've never been able to get my hands on. It seems to always be sold out during the Sephora sales. And so I've seen them compared, that they're pretty similar. So we're going to try it today. I've never used anything by this brand. We're going to see if I like it, see if it's worth it. I'm going to take a Sonia G Designer Pro, and I'm going to go into that middle kind of like champagne shade and just tap in the pink in the middle together and use that as a highlight. I mean, it definitely gives that glow. So I'm really using the champagne color, and it is pretty light. So I think I'm going to go into that bronzier shade. I mean, that's a glow. That is definitely a glow. I'm going to take my Sonia G Smooth Buffer and I'm going to buff this out. Just kind of see what happens if I blend it down. That's really pretty. Okay, it's really pretty. Let me know if you guys have tried anything by this brand. I'm going to swatch them all for you because once I buffed that down, that is really pretty. So let's start with the bronzier shade. And I'll move to that middle, like champagne shade. And then last is that pink. Yeah, this was really, really pretty. If you have tried this and the Dior Backstage, let me know. I'm really curious. Yeah, I like that glow. I think it's really pretty. It's very natural. We're going to keep going on with the new makeup. Now, this is not new. This is just new to me. It has been around for a while. And this is the Chantecaille Le Chrome Luxe Duo in shade Kenya. So I picked this up forever ago, and it's just been sitting here waiting for me to use it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to use some of this new makeup. These Le Chrome Luxe Duos are gorgeous, and these are kind of like purple shades. I do think I need, when I use these types of palettes, the Le Chrome Luxe Duos, I like to add in a matte to use with it. I'm going to grab the Chantecaille Mermaid in shade Olivia, and it is a very light gray shade. Take a BK Beauty 201 and just apply that in the crease. These mermaid shades are so good. If you've seen my channel, you know how much I love them. If you're new here, these are like a cream to powder formula that are phenomenal. So I'm just placing that in the crease to give me kind of like a base. The Le Chrome Luxe Duos are so pigmented. So pigmented. And they're not matte. They're more of like a shimmer or metallic. I take a Sonia G Classic Crease, and I'm going to go into the darker shade, and we're going to place that in the outer corner. Now, I have never used this palette myself. I had my makeup done and they used it, and I thought it was really pretty. Purples are generally not my color, although I think they probably look good on me. It's just not something I gravitate towards. So that's why I'm using a fluffier brush, is so I can kind of blend out and diffuse that color. I'm going to take a Sonia G worker and I'll go into this lighter of the two shades and we will place that in the inner corner. So that's what it looks like. It's definitely got some lavender. I think my favorite of these little Chrome Lux duos is the shade Tibet. It is so pretty, and I've done several videos using it. It's like a dark gray and like a silver. I just think for a quick, easy look, especially during the work week, these are so easy. It's just two shades. You don't even have to use that, you know, I brought in that third shade as just like a base. You don't have to. You could just do a quick, easy look using the two shades. All right, so there is a purple eye look that I can get behind. I really like it. For eyeliner, I have a brand new Hourglass eye pencil. This is the waterproof gel eyeliner, and I have shade black. Well, it's obsidian, but it is just a black. I've used these before. I have another one in like a dark brown. They are so good. So good. If you can get your hands on them, they are so good. So I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with that. And then I have a new mascara. I have no idea if this is any good. I don't even know if this is still available, and I don't know where I got it. This is the Smashbox Super Fanned Out 12-Hour Volume, Length, and Lift. So I'm going to try out this mascara. Let me open it for you and show you the wand. I like all of the claims. Volume, length, and lift. I love that. So here is the packaging. And here is the wand. So it's kind of like a rubber wand, very similar in like texture to the Gucci, which I absolutely love. So hopefully I will love this one as much. So I will go line my eyes and put some mascara on, and then we'll be back to finish off the look with some lips. All right, so the eyeliner's on, and one of the reasons I love these so much is it doesn't tug. It just glides on. It's so easy to apply. And as you get older, the texture of your eyes begins to change. So if you have older, more mature eyes, these Hourglass new pencils are great. They are so good. They just glide right on. There's no tugging whatsoever. So I highly recommend those. All right, so let's just go ahead and finish off with this mascara and see how it looks. That I said the wand kind of reminded me of the Gucci, and when applying it, it really does. I think what I'm going to do is put the Gucci on the other eye and compare. Because if this Smashbox is still available, I'm positive it is cheaper than Gucci. So here's the Gucci. It's just a little bit thicker, but it's still got that same like rubber wand with all, and it like separates really well, which is one of the reasons I really like the Gucci. So in comparing the two right off the bat, I like the Gucci more. It's thicker. It's a little bit weightier, so I feel like it's easier to apply. So here are the two wands side by side. On the right here is the Smashbox, and then on the left is the Gucci. They're similar. You know, I do think that the Gucci applied slightly better. However, I mean, I don't know what the price of the Smashbox is versus the price of the Gucci. I will leave that down below. But, I mean, I think that they're pretty similar enough where if the price difference was that big, you know, the Smashbox might be a good alternative. All right, so last but not least, I have these two new lip balms from Hourglass. I have two shades. I have Slip and Haze, and I don't know which one I'm going to wear today, so I thought I'd bring them both out and see which one looks better. So this is Slip. It looks lighter. When I swatched these before, they looked almost identical. And then this one is Haze. And it's a little bit darker. So I think I'm going to go with Slip. So you just twist up, but don't go too far because you can't go down. And I'm not even going to wear a lip liner. I just am placing it on. So you can definitely feel a little bit of a tingling. All right, so there's the final look using new to me products as well as some mini updates on stuff that I have been using that I previously reviewed this year. I'm really loving the look, and I think that this purple, I'm actually surprised and impressed that I'm wearing purple. So once the final look is on, let me know if you can see a difference once I have the blush and the highlighter on. So the left side is the Chanel and the right side is the new Charlotte Tilbury. Do you see any difference? I see a very, very slight difference, and I still prefer the Chanel side. I think the side with the Charlotte Tilbury looks just slightly more cakey. But I want to hear from you guys and love to hear what you guys see and what you think. Oftentimes what I see in person is not what translates on video, or on camera rather. So I would love to hear from you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.